Flipping any videos, it's your boy Lionel, back at it with Saving Impact Wrestling, and we are here with the Impact Wrestling after Genesis. And we didn't catch that, it's in the description. But let's jump right into the show. We got some big things going on. Save it first, because you never know. 3 pre-show falls. And the pre-show bout, Crazy Steve defeats Andrew Everett in 7.5 minutes by pinfall with the Crimson Combo. They don't click. Oh well. Happens. None of the pre-show bouts you're about to see, I didn't pick a winner, I just made the match. And then, in another one, Brooke and Santana Garrett defeat Blanchard and Ellering in 10 minutes, and Brooke defeats Tessa Blanchard by pinfall with the Test Shocker. None of these women are good enough to be on TV yet, and that's why I keep just throwing them together. And another one in a 40D-. Bram defeats Jesse Goddard in 9.5 minutes by a brighter side of suffering. Such a great freaking name for a finisher, even if it's just lame as an execution DDT. But that's it. Now in front of 3,667 people at the Hanner Fieldhouse in Southeast United States. We started off with a 52G+, where Lashley comes down and he's like, I want a rematch for my world title. I want my rematch tonight. And there's no one that's going to stop me. There's nothing that's going to stop me from beating Drew Galloway with an inch of his life. Do what I do best. And then walk out of here again as world champion. And then out comes Kevin Nash and says, Lashley. You'll get his rematch. But it's going to be next week. Because next week it's going to be Drew Galloway versus Lashley in a 30-minute Iron Man match. But as for tonight, we're going to have a tag team match where it's going to be you and Davey Richards versus Eddie Edwards and new Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion Drew Galloway. Take it or leave it, Bobby. Which means next week, we're going to have Drew Galloway versus Lashley. 30-minute Iron Man. I can't spell Iron Man match for title. Save. And then in just a good match in a 53C-, Matt Sydal defeats Leo Rush in 9 minutes by pinfall with an aftershock. Good match. I'm kind of shocked. Leo Rush is keeping up. 41, 22 lower, but Leo Rush is 19, 20 years old or something like that. And then a 41D. Matt Sydal says, I want to take on all comers. I want to defend this belt against everyone. And that's why at Destination X, I want to defend this in a Ultimate X match. I don't care against who, I don't care against how many people, because I am out to prove that I am the best in the world. And I will do that when I defend this belt. And then we got a video package showing Drew Galloway. He's been here for a couple years, won title, lost title, re-won it. Just the overall hype package for him. Then, in a 35E+ poll match, Chris Sabin defeats Kyle O'Reilly in 11 minutes by pinfall with the All Hail Sabin. Chris Sabin had a 37. Kyle O'Reilly did better. I thought it was going to be the other way around. That's why I booked it this way. No improvements, but yeah. And then Taryn Terrell comes out and says, wow, this past Friday night, because the pay-per-view was held on Friday, I came back and I won this title again. I came back to the company that gave me this the opportunity to show what I can do. And I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be here in front of all of you. And I'm glad to be the Impact Wrestling Women's Champion. And that's when Kaylee Ray comes out and says, congratulations, congratulations. The only reason you won that match is because I wasn't in it. The only reason you're walking around with that title is because I haven't had a shot at it yet. How about you give an opportunity? You say that this place gave you opportunities, why not give me one? Where we face each other right now for that title. And Taryn Terrell accepts, and in 36 D-, Kaylee Ray defeats Taryn Terrell by pinfall with a handful of tights and wins the Impact Wrestling Women's Championship. Because Kaylee Ray's been killing it. She's my best women's performer right now. No improvements. She's best women's performer, and she wins the title. I reward, if you're gonna work your ass off and come in. I mean, she did 40s, and it's like, I gotta do something with her, so here we go. And then a 42D. Backstage, we have Cody Rhodes talking to Donovan Dijak. He's like, tonight, go out there and prove to the world why they've overlooked you. Prove to the world that they're wrong to do that. Prove to the world that you belong here. Go out there and beat Moose. Don't just beat him, humiliate him, pin him in the middle of that ring. 1, 2, 3. Show him that you're here to stay and that they sure as hell shouldn't mess with us. And it doesn't matter if it's Moose, Jay Lethal, anyone else. Me and you, we're going to the top of this company as long as you follow my lead. And then Donovan Dijak's like, you know, I've been overlooked for too long, but tonight, everyone better feast your eyes. He walks out. And then a 39 D-, format, Donovan Dijak defeats Moose in 9 minutes 15 seconds by pinfall at the Feast Your Eyes. And Donovan Dijak had a 39, Moose had a 41. No improvements tonight. But after the match, Cody comes out and says, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in this business comes and goes. But you make a lasting impact, and you'll stay. My father might be gone, but people still revere him. And I'm going to make my impact and make it so the people will remember me. Years ago in another company, I had people helping me out, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. This ain't that thing in Japan. This ain't no club. Tonight I'm starting a family. And you've already met the first member of this family. You already met the first member of this dynasty. Next week you'll meet the next one. In wrestling, there's more than one royal family. And I'm just adding to mine. And then in a 30E+, in the Belt Sub Pro Wrestling Elite, Nixon Newell defeats Jessica Havoc by pinfall with a fast roll-up in 9.5 minutes. Surprising Havoc. Nixon Newell got a 30. Havoc had a 35. Good match. Havoc's improving. I wish I put this on the pre-show, though. But, in 44D after, decent match. And a match that I didn't think was going to be this good. I thought the other one was going to be better. Bobby Fish defeats Alex Shelley in 9 minutes by pinfall with the Sleeps with the Fishes. Alex Shelley 53 and Bobby Fish had a 42. Bobby Fish is also improving. And after that, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin won a rematch. They challenge, that's the word I was looking for. They challenge Red Dragon a rematch. Red Dragon being no slouches, except in next week in Impact tapings that is becoming big already. We will have the Motor City Machine Guns and Red Dragon in a tag title match. Then after that, we have a backstage promo where Davey Richards and Angelina Love are sitting backstage. Davey Richards in a suit, Angelina Love's all glamored out and everything. And they look in the camera and they're like, people are still asking why. I don't get it. People are asking me, why did I throw away a friendship, a brotherhood? He's the best man at my wedding, I was the best man at his, but I'm not the one who threw it away. Eddie Edwards threw it away. People want to know what it's going to take for me to stop, for me to move on with my life. What it's going to take is Eddie Edwards being hurt. Eddie Edwards having to sit at home while I win the titles. While I main event pay-per-views. While I main event Impact. What it's going to take for me to move on is the end of Eddie Edwards. And then we have a video package recap of Ethan Carter III attacking Jack Hager after Hager faced Abyss at Genesis. And we get informed that Jack Hager was taken to a locomotive facility later that night in discharge, and he will be back next week to confront Ethan Carter III on Impact Wrestling. And then in a 42D in a poor match, Mike Bennett defeats JT Dunn in 6.5 minutes with a pile driver. Not suited for gimmicks though. JT Dunn's getting better. I wanted to use Mike Bennett. Didn't know how to use him this week. And then after we have just a weird promo. Like that's all I know how to. It's all I know how to describe it at. You got Jade and Rosemary together, but they're in a cemetery. And Rosemary's like, blue. Last week, you saved me. You jumped in front of the bullets for me. You've proven yourself that you're willing to decay. And we were going on that journey together. But the first thing we have to do is kill who you've been. We have to start anew. We will be doing that tonight. And the camera pans down, and there's an open like casket thing, and Jade's wrestling attires in there. And the camera pans up a little bit, and on the tombstone it says Jade, and that's the last image we have of that. And then in a 56 C- and about that great wrestling, good heat, Lashley and Davey Richards defeat Drew Galloway and Eddie Edwards in 14 minutes when Lashley defeats Eddie Edwards by pinfall with the running power slam, the Dominator. Lashley was head and shoulders above everyone else with a 77. Then came Drew Galloway. It's good. Not enough selling, alright. Drew Galloway needs a better gimmick, and Lashley does too. Both gained heat. Then after that, another one. After the match, Drew Galloway's helping Eddie Edwards up, and Lashley comes in and just clocks him over the head with the world title. Stands open and said, 7 days, and this will be the last thing you people see again. And he drops the title and walks out. 58 C-Mount, which I think it might be the tie with our best show. Increased our popularity in 27 regions, and I'm happy with this. I mean, it wasn't this show, because it was after a pay-per-view, building up storylines, making them better, continuing storylines that were started, that I want to continue, opening up new storylines, introducing some matches, and this was more, I mean, you'll see there's more promos in this one than there was matches, and something that It needs to happen because you gotta get invested in characters. You gotta character development. That's the one thing that's wrong with most companies right now. There's no character development. But that's something we're gonna change while we save Impact Wrestling. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for dropping in my video once again. And like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see all y'all in the next one. Have a good day. Peace out.